What's up, guys? Will again. This is day 3. I've already got the flywheel on. All my parts are here. So I'm gonna get the clutch on next. Got the OEM replacement. It's an Excetti clutch. It will do the job for now. Put the Luck flywheel on. Just torqued it down. Pain in the butt by yourself, but it's okay. Do what you gotta do, right? You can probably barely hear me. It's pouring down rain right now. I'll show you guys just how bad the rain is right now. Lake is currently at the street that's right by the lake. It's literally like a foot or closer to the road before it's gonna hit the road past the white line. So who knows? May not be having to go to work in the next couple of days. Just give me more time to work on the race car. All right, guys. Oh, let me turn the camera around. I'll show you guys what we did last night. Fix that diff. I'm about to lock it. It's already locked. Gonna clean it up either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta work, so I might have to wait till the weekend, but gonna get this thing cleaned up. It was arc stick welded in by Kyle. Thanks to our buddy Shane for letting us come over to use his welder, since we don't have power in Kyle's shop yet. But it will definitely do the job. Still gotta clean some of that up. Don't want that getting, it's already kind of gritty. But don't worry, we'll clean it up, get it ready for drift. I'll see you guys back in a little bit and get some more work done. What's up? So this is currently where I'm at. God, stupid plug. Got the clutch on, flywheel on, it's aligned, and I'm currently trying to get the torque wrench set so I can set or torque these bolts down and keep on working. I still got to clean up the transmission before I can put it back in, but definitely making progress. And I'm gonna try and find a spot to set this camera so I can keep the video going and then just time lapse it so you guys don't have to listen to all this or watch all this boring work. You can see how it's done. It's really the best thing I can say for putting on the or taking off the flywheel, if you have it, is an impact gun. It makes, and spray it with some penetrating oil. Makes it like a billion times easier getting the flywheel off. Putting it back on, I wouldn't recommend using the impact, just because you don't want to strip those out, and you want to make sure you torque them right. It's not too bad. I was able to hold, without the clutch on, I was able to hold the flywheel not on the contact point of the clutch, and I was able to torque it down to, I believe I put it to 79 foot-pounds is what it said, or something like that, 80 maybe, whatever. I torqued it to spec by hand, so it was a lot easier than I anticipated it being. So now I'm gonna get this done, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video, so keep watching and I'm gonna keep working. Alright guys, I've got the pressure plate torqued down. I'm trying to record as much as I can so you guys can see what I'm doing, but without a GoPro on me, I just have my phone, and it's hard to freaking get this phone to stay up somewhere underneath this car. And the ground is getting wetter because there's a leak under the garage door, so I'm trying to work as quickly as possible. But I've got it torqued. Next thing I'm going to do is go clean up the transmission and get that ready to be put back on and everything. Well, and still gotta clean up the diff, but I'm gonna wait for Kyle to get back to do that. So yeah, the work continues. Next, I think I'm just gonna move on first to the master cylinder, and then I'll go over and put the slave cylinder on, or put it near it before I can put it back on the trans. I'm gonna try and drain as much fluid out of there as I can with this water bottle, I guess. I don't know if there's a way to drain it. Nah, that's the new one. Nice and fresh. Just, you know, peace of mind knowing that it's already been replaced, and it's a cheap part. It's only like 20 bucks. So I'm trying to see. Nope, I don't see anything type of way to drain this. Never changed it before, so I don't know. But I'm gonna do my best. Learn as we go. Let's get to work. Alright, got it in, that's ready to go. And yeah, I'll put some fluid in it when I'm ready to bleed it. So for now, I'm gonna move on, I guess, to cleaning out the inside of this grody bell housing. I checked the rear main, it was actually fine. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know, don't really care right now. Couldn't get it off, don't have time. So, just gonna clean it out, get the new throttle bearing on, grease that stuff up, and get going. Gotta get this thing on the street as soon as possible. This is currently where I'm at. It's definitely a major improvement over what it was on the outside and the inside. I could barely even see the shape of anything when it was on the inside, but now a lot better. But I'm still going to work on the inside some more. Mostly I'm not too worried about the outside anymore, so it's the more important part, making sure it's clean and as minimal gunk and dirt and stuff as possible. So ran out of cleaning. I'm already through 6 cans of brake clean, spraying stuff out, using some liquid rinse to loosen up the penetrating oil to loosen up the rinse, loosen up the dirt, the oil that's been built up for who knows how long, and also degreaser. But it's like, and then also nifty hairbrush that I don't use anymore to agitate it. So it's a lot of work cleaning this out, but it's not that bad doing the work. So off to the store again to get some more stuff. I have cleaned out this diff twice now with various chemicals. Just finished re-oiling it on the inside since I degreased it. Get everything lubricated. That weld about to get going. Anyway, used Mobile One. I'm going to use Mobile One for the first few, maybe 100 miles or so. And then I'm going to change it off for some Redline oil, gear oil. So, use the good stuff. I'm going to use this. It's good, but Redline's even better. The 7590 is OEM spec, so I'm going to get this thing sealed right now. Going to use Permatex, the right stuff, 1 minute gasket. And it is rated to OEM spec, and it says Mazda on it too, so can't go wrong. Alright, time to get back to work. Quick side note before that time lapse hits. I chose this stuff because it says 1 minute gasket, and it was recommended to me by my friend Kyle and Shane. So they use it on their crawling rigs, so figure why not, it should be good enough for me. Alright, let's get it cracking. this is my project car, so it wouldn't be a project if I didn't make mistakes. Of course, went a little crazy on the torque. I couldn't find any torque back. This is the first diff I've ever taken apart, so I did not know how tight to put it. I guess I put it too tight and I snapped one of the bolts, so now I'm going to try to extract it. Hopefully I can get this done. If not, I'm going to wait till Kyle gets back because he's probably more experienced at this than I am, so we'll see if I can do it. If I can, sweet, I'm going to get this thing resealed. If not, then that just postpones this project even further, but no biggie. This right here is one of the most gratifying moments I've had so far working on this car. Not the fact that everything went wrong, right? But that when something went wrong, I was able to fix it myself. Managed to get that broken bolt. Camera focus. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. I managed to get it out. No help. Proud of myself. Just little moments that make it worthwhile. This may seem menial to some or most, but it means a lot that I was able to do this by myself, getting that bolt out. I always ask for a lot of help when I'm doing stuff so that I get it right the first time, but we can't always get it right the first time and can't always rely on others. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just nice to be able to do something and to know that you now have the ability to do it. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep working. I'm not gonna keep working right now. I gotta go find another bolt to replace that one. So I'll be back at you guys in a little bit with some more work on this car, and as I get this thing back together and get it ready to drive again.